Hi, Derek here. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview about a new online service that I've been involved with. I think you might find interesting. But as a way of sort of background information, one of the main things I do here in Germany where I live is on-site training for adults in various English topics. And the other thing I've been involved with is online courses at platforms such as Udemy and Skillshare and various other ones that have been cropping up over the years. And each of these sort of contact online have their advantages and disadvantages. So if you think about the in-person on-site courses, you're with the people in the same room, you can look at people, talk to them, you can sort of gauge their reactions. You can pair people off and say, okay, you two, discuss this topic that we're on. But that has the sort of downside is that if we're there, say at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, then the people have to be there at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. If something comes up and there's a calendar conflict and they've got to decide, well, probably miss my English or do I reschedule? It's a problem that I need to deal with. And if we look at the pure online things like Udemy and Skillshare, that has like huge flexibility. So you can decide when you do the courses, when you access it, how you access it. You can do it at 3 o'clock in the morning if it suits you. It's really not a problem. But you don't have this immediate feedback and the chance to say, ask the trainer, just for a little bit of clarification, what do you mean by this? Or can you give me just another example? You can't do this on an online course. It's pre-recorded videos that are made available to you. And I was quite interested to be contacted by the people who are running this platform called Imigo. Oh, by the way, there'll be lots and lots of links in the description. So one of the first links you'll see is the link to my page on this platform. Make sure I've got everything. Yeah, there's also a Facebook group, which we'll come to later, and a Facebook page. So the page has information about the current course that's being offered, as does the Imigo link as well. And the Facebook group is more for sort of participant communication with me and other participants. Now, the thing that makes this platform, I think, is really cool is that it's an attempt to sort of mix the advantages of the online learning with the advantages of the in-person learning. And I'll explain how it does this. So the people, by the way, the courses they're not huge long courses, sort of 4 weeks around a single topic, mainly for intermediate to advanced learners. So if you're sort of a real beginner, it's probably not suitable for you, but intermediate to advanced is fine. You do these sort of 4-week course, and the way it works is that the organizers, they split you up into groups of 4. And then in, say, the first week, we have, say, Monday, for instance, we'll all meet up together online, probably with Zoom or Google Hangouts or whatever, it doesn't matter. And we'll go through the stuff with all of you and me together in real time. And obviously we'll sort out a time that it suits us all sort of geographically, as we'll be all over the place in different time zones. And then when everything's clear, if you've got the material for the first week, in your group of 4, you then decide amongst yourselves when you want to meet, how you want to do it, how often. You can meet, once a week as a minimum, twice is good. You can meet every day if you want to, and go together through the material, discussing the points that are raised, looking into the points that are presented as the course material. And then at the end of the week, probably again on a Monday in this case, we'd all then meet up again online, and we go through the things in person. We would answer your questions. You could present some of the answers you have, check them, and so on. And then that then goes into week 2. In the same meeting, we would present the information or the material, as it were, for week 2. And then this repeats. and it's 4 weeks long. And at the end of the week, we'll have another session together to close up the final week. And that's the concept. And I think it's kind of cool because it doesn't commit you to a huge, year-long course. They're a month long, sort of 4 weeks, which is kind of nice for you because it's foreseeable. You can say, yeah, I can organize that for a month. I can do this. A year or longer is probably not practical. So there will be links in the description for the Facebook page, which I say will have current information on the course that is the next one you can sign up for. The course that's currently running, too late, sorry. We will be repeating some as required or as necessary. The Facebook group is so that you can communicate with other participants in a closed environment. And also you can find out, again, about upcoming courses. You can put in your requests for upcoming courses. You can say, we'd really like a course on this topic or these topics or this aspect of the language. There's really no limits on what we can do. And a lot of the impetus can actually come from you. So not only do you get the best of both worlds with the online part, with the flexibility to do when and how you want, you also get the native speaker contact as well. And you can put in requests for material that you need. So I think this actually sounds quite promising. I'm looking forward to see where this is going. So if you have any questions, please use the description or the comments rather to ask your questions. Go check out the courses. You can put yourself on the waiting list for a course, and there's really no commitment to buy if you're on the waiting list. Sometime before the course starts, it will be open for enrollment, and that's where the money will flow. But because it's only a short course, very affordable, I think this has the potential to be something really quite interesting and valuable for everybody. So please ask your questions. Otherwise, see you there.